JLT Novices Chase, the 1:30, the first race tomorrow at Cheltenham. My selection is Felix Younger. I think that Willie Mullins will have a hat-trick of wins on the first race of each day. This horse was second in the Neptune 2012, and even though disappointed last time behind Trifolium, I think the step up in trip will suit. Sandy?
Exactly the same as what you just said, Pete, really. You literally just took the words out of my mouth, and I'm sticking with Felix Younger as well.
Okay. Billy?
With minimum confidence, I'll go with Size in Gold, just because he has the potential to me of all these.
Minimum
confidence, yeah.
Okay, let's go over to Sam for his selection.
Yeah, in the JLT, I've gone for the obvious choice. I think it's an obvious choice anyway. Felix Younger, like I say, it's a horse that we could really see some true potential from. I've heard rumblings that it's touted as potentially better than Champagne Fever. It comes down to your own judgment on that. I still think I would like to see both over different distances in time. Like I say, it's a really good race tomorrow, but it's not one I'll be wading into with particularly extensive amounts of cash. I'll be keeping that a little bit dry for later on in the day. Back to Peter.
Okay. Back to me. 240, the Ryanair. I think it's a very tricky Ryanair. I think eyes are automatically shown to Beneficent and Alpha Off. I'm going for a bit of value. Monora, I think, at around about 10 to 1 is terrific value, Hobbs. And I also think, and this is, I know it's a 10-year-old, but Medamit at around about 33 to 1 could run into a play. So they're my two, but Monora for win purposes. Sandy, 240 Ryanair.
Dynast, I'm hoping he can bounce back to form after the King George. I think the form from Haydock, if he can recapture that, he should win this race. I think he can reverse the form with Beneficent from last year. I'd be interested to see if Ranjani Express can pick up the pieces if others do disappoint.
Okay, Billy?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with my theme of minimum confidence, but I'm hoping Dynast is back to his best. Cause if he
sticking with minimum confidence?
Yeah. I mean, I like to see some market confidence in the morning and see it backed, but Dynast would be my selection. Hidden Cyclone to run well.
Okay. Sam, your selection for the Ryanair?
Well, I've mentioned my price about Boston Bob. I'm actually picking Huntball each way. I'm encouraged by the horse's return to action in the UK. It loves the festival loves it. We had some fantastic scenes with its former owner, Anthony Knott, and I'd like to see it run well. I don't necessarily think it's going to win this, but I definitely think it'd be there or thereabouts, troubling, hopefully in the top half of the field. What I would say is if Dynast doesn't win this race, I don't think he'll ever win a festival race, to be frank. It should be winning this. This is half the horse that we're led to believe it once was by the yard. So fingers crossed for them. They'll get another winner under their belt. And I'll take you back to Peter for the final selections. Right,
we had a go at Bobby Beavers for his each-way selections. Umball. 320 World Hurdle, Ladbrokes World Hurdle. I'm going for Annie Power. I know that the price has gone on the horse. I love the way it quickened up against Sarkanda. Actually, I do agree with Will. I think Sarkanda will run well at a price around about 12 to 1. I mean, Dave Massey, who's regularly on here, has suggested Salubrious, but I can't have that with your money. But so Annie Power for me. Sandy?
I'm really, really hoping Big Bucks can come back and win this race.
It'd be that would be fantastic as well.
Not only that,
you can just imagine
I'd love Sam Twiston-Davis to silence the doubters about him taking the ride. I think Sam deserves it. You know, he was unlucky on the new one on Tuesday. I'd love this for Sam Twiston-Davis. I want one for the English.
There's been one of those races every day, isn't there? They've got the Champion Herd on the first day, you had the Champion Chase the second day, and what a race this is.
Got more excited there as well, didn't I, Pete?
You did. I did. Much better earlier on. Because you know that show's coming to the end. Billy?
I think we'll see Annie Power Mania tomorrow. I think she'll be backed even shorter. I think she'll be really, really popular, but I don't think her...
As well backed as Faheen?
Yes, I do. I think there'll be absolute madness. But I'm a big fan of Rule the World at the price, so I'm going to go with Rule the World as my selection. And a crazy each way thing just to make me look foolish, Medinas couldn't run better than his price.
All right, well, let's go over to Sam for the last prediction from him.
And it's a really plain, boring one in Annie Power, but I do think it's probably not a betting avenue at the moment. I mean, when you look at it, apart from the mare's allowance, we are taking on and backing a horse that's never run at the distance. We've all had these arguments before. Well, tomorrow's the day we find out, thank goodness. But I think this horse, if Mullins manages to pick up a winner in the first couple, this horse will go even shorter than it is now. So if you think you want to back it, I'd be doing it tonight. Big Bucks, on the other hand, everyone seems keen to take him on, and you're getting good prices now. If he keeps drifting, it could be a price that I'd have imagined we would never have thought possible for Big Bucks on course on a Thursday when he comes to usually win the World Hurdle. And on that bombshell, I'll pass you back to Pete.
Sam has been absolutely bombshelled out. He keeps going on about Big Bucks at 4-1, 5-1. On the day, what price do you think it will go out? 4-1?
I think he might be right about Annie Power keeping being supported in the market. The Irish do like to get stuck into their own horses, and I imagine some of the bookmakers will probably see 5-1 on Big Bucks tomorrow.
Really?
Mm.